All right, I am very excited about this review. We're talking about Red Sparrow today. Our movie guru has on his red.
You know, sometimes they don't really give you much option when it comes to wardrobe.
No, not with this one.
Right. It's kind of in your face.
Yeah.
I gotta admit, as a child, one of my favorite movies of all time was Death Wish, starring Charles Bronson.
Right, and there's the remake that came out today.
So I was a little confused as to what to go with, but since Jennifer Lawrence is taking a sabbatical from acting after this one,
right,
I felt like
allegedly.
It was, right. I felt like it was my obligation to go and see her last movie for a while.
Right. Okay. So is it worth? Is she an angel or a bird that's flying away, and is it worth us going to see?
You make it sound like Black Swan. You know, she certainly flies.
Oh.
Let's take a look at Red Sparrow. Life changes pretty quickly for Dominika Egorova. One week she's a famous ballerina, and the next she's seducing a politician. It appears to be all for Mother Russia, but it's really all for her mother.
You are better at this than any of us.
With some coercing from her uncle, she soon becomes a spy who excels at the art of seduction, or a sparrow. And her first target is Nate Nash, a CIA operative with a mysterious friend on the inside of Russian intelligence. It's her job to find out who that friend or traitor is.
We can't trust a word that comes out of her mouth.
Red Sparrow has a pretty interesting plot, but it can also be a bit confusing at times. You're never quite sure who's really working for who, and the accents mask a lot of the dialogue's clarity. But if you're capable of staying with it, the story still works. However, the film's R rating is well earned with plenty of intimate, sadistic, and torturous moments, so it's not for everyone, especially the kids. Yes, it may be a bumpy ride getting there, but it all comes together in the end. And that's enough to produce a smile from the Lee-moji. You, however, may see it differently. Just keep in mind that red signifies caution.
Okay.
Ooh.
So you recommend it?
I do, but just, it's one of those, you know, you get kind of stuck in between the B-C+ area,
right? I know
because
exactly what you mean.
that's the tipping point for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And you know, a C+ they won't mess with it, but
Right,
a B- they will. And so it just barely made it over that B- mark for me.
So if you're a Jennifer Lawrence fan, definitely.
This might be for you.
Well,
depending on your age,
and right, and she does do a good job in this. And yes, she exposes herself.
Okay, she pushes the envelope.
Yes, she does. She pushes the envelope in this one. So she's definitely leaving a lasting impression before she goes on vacation.
Right. Well, we've seen, especially with her previous movie, Mother, that she's now taking chances and doing different things in her career. So I guess this is...
And this is better than Mother.
Okay, good. That movie was,
well, that's great.
That movie was craptastic. Oh, I hated that movie so much.
It was a tough one. You're right.
All right,
You're
Leo
right.
Smith, thank you so much. Red
You're quite
Sparrow
welcome.
in theaters now.